Well, Nicholas McGeehan works with Human Rights Watch as a researcher on the Middle East and North Africa and joins us now from Florence in Italy. Well, Nicholas, thank you very much for joining us this afternoon. And not to give you too much of a huge question to start with, but isn't it just endemic in human nature that man will want to enslave other men at some point? It's been going on for thousands of years.
Yeah, it has, and slavery has been present in every civilization going back thousands of years. So you're absolutely right. I think that there is something in human nature that compels people to abuse and control and exploit, and that's one of the reasons that we continue to see slavery across the developing and in fact the developed world.
And what about this modern day slavery that we're talking about now? In what ways is that different to the transatlantic slave trade or slaves that were held in ancient Rome and Greece?
Well, I mean, slavery is essentially a system of extreme control and exploitation. And the Atlantic slave trade was probably the one that people associate most readily with the term slavery. It was a system based on legal ownership. It was abolished in 1926. The nation states agreed to get rid of it. But since its legal abolition, it has prospered in other ways under the radar. And we still see extreme forms of control, and we still see exploitation all across the world today.
And once slavery was abolished in the Caribbean, I know there was indentured labour, which was just another form of it. What can countries do to try and abolish slavery now?
Well, there are many things they can do. One of the criticisms of the trafficking framework is that it focuses too much just on criminalisation. Some people argue that there should be, more protection for victims is one thing that we could look at, and also people should and could look more at the economic conditions which often foster slavery. So it's a huge battle involving many different aspects, not least of which is the legal tackling of the problem.
Well, Nicholas McGeehan there from Human Rights Watch, I suppose talking about it and making sure that it gets its right airing is one way to try and help. Thank you very much for joining us.